myself so I don't interrupt anything that's going on.
Sure. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm getting stuff set up here, so I'm like starting the run, but I'm not actually starting it yet, so I'm just getting to the starting point here.
Do you want me to take us to intermission then, until you're ready?
What was that?
Do you want me to take us to intermission until you're ready?
Nope, it'll take about 30 seconds to get to where I need to be, so we don't have a huge amount of time that we need to waste.
Start time.
Ready. For sure, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I won't be that long with a cigarette. I'll just be about 5 minutes. So.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see you in a little bit here then.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
See you. Enjoy your little break.
Yeah.
I feel that. I know how that goes. Oh, alright. So this little thing, we just watched this cutscene real quick. It's like I say, probably like 30 seconds, and then the run will be started. I'll give you a countdown when we're getting to that point. And hopefully, we'll see if we get the super jump. Probably not. It's like a 1 in 1,000 chance. That's a statistic I just made up. But it's very rare that you ever get the super jump. I don't know what triggers it. I don't know if it's something that we're doing or if it's just a random thing. But, so what the super jump is underwater. Sometimes the game will make you just launch up into the air. Like you jump like a building's height. Normally you don't. But every once in a while the game gets all wonked out and it lets you do the super jump. Alright, as soon as we stand up here, we'll be starting. So probably like, I'll give you a countdown like... Almost ready. He's gonna push this thing off him, he's gonna stand up, and we're gonna start running. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So yes, we jump around underwater. We start underwater in this game, and we need to collect some slugs. We got more slugs to collect in this game. There's actually a lot of slugs. There's a handful of slugs outside, which is the way that it was in Bioshock 2. There's also a handful of slugs that we're gonna find inside the levels once we start doing our thing here. Also, I mentioned this earlier, but I feel like it's worth repeating. Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den is arguably the best Bioshock content that's ever been made. So if you're like looking for like the best Bioshock to play and you want to check it out, Minerva's Den is probably that game. It's very good. Very good. Gameplay-wise, story-wise, it's pretty wonderful. Alright, so this jump here is kind of tricky. I like to get a running start to it, otherwise it can be kind of tricky to actually jump over it. There we go. There we go. Nice. That was smooth enough. That wasn't too bad. That was just fine. Okay. So now we're inside. Trying to fix that text bug. Hold tight, friends. Oh yeah, do your thing. Oh, looks pretty good. I think you already got it fixed. I think I'm reading old messages. All right.
I'll be able to get the juice flowing from here.
Now we'll start to do all the Minerva's Den stuff. Here we go. There we go. And this speedrun is fairly optimized. There's still some time safe here and there, but I have
Hello there. Welcome to Minerva's
I am 1 second away. My PB is 1 second away from world record. KPC also has the world record for this run as well. I believe. Wait, all collectibles? Maybe I'm thinking glitchless. I think glitchless is the one I'm thinking that I'm 1 second behind, to be honest. This one, oh wait. All collectibles. I have world record for this. Hold on, what am I saying? I have world record for this. This is mine. I'm getting a little confused here, I guess. So this game has like one of the goofiest, silliest time saves of any game that I play. If you quick save, the dialogue plays in the background, but the timer stops because we use in-game time. So we can save a whole bunch of time by just quick saving through dialogue like that. Because certain doors won't open until a certain amount of dialogue is played or whatever. Yeah, so that's a way we can sort of cheese that out. Get that audio diary, we got it. Shoot you a little bit. We're gonna come on down here and there's an audio diary. Oh, there's a slug that we want in here. Out of my way. Got it? Oh, there we go. We got it. Out of my way, people. Goodness. There we go. Now we're gonna get the bot. Got it. Alright, now we'll run on over this way. Audio diary and a slug. That's gonna be right in this area. Audio diary. Bonk. And slug. Bonk. Alright, got it. Hacker's Delight. We're gonna get our hack tool and we'll get a tonic that's gonna help us be even more super hacky. Let's get it. Hack,
tool
hack,
should come
hack.
in handy. Head back up to my office.
Oh, I hope I didn't accidentally just replace Sports Boost, but I think I did. But it's okay.
Guys in the world. The Thinker.
Got it. Got it.
Minerva's den is mine.
Alright.
You think you can hack your
Let's
way
hack
to
this
the
bad boy
Thinker?
so he doesn't zap me.
You're welcome to
I'll
try.
try to get the fast hack here. Oh, I got it. Alright.
Use
Nice.
your hack tool
Nice.
to split
Alright.
open the door. That
Come
could
up
be
here.
the
We're gonna do
way
some
those
more quick
things
saves.
dart through.
There we go.
The Thinker.
Wall splicers haven't gotten into my office thanks to the Thinkers.
Sorted. Good luck. Thank you.
I'm giving you top-level access now.
It's the dumbest time save.
Beginning scan.
And this is... It's a time save that I discovered, so this is my contribution to this run. I'm not proud of it. I mean, it's fine, it works. It's just like the least impressive time save technique I've ever seen. So we got going on there.
Sorry I can't be there to
These
meet you
ones
in
we can
person.
just skip past
Seeing
with
the
an audio
state of
diary
den
skip.
these days.
Walking Inferno and audio diary.
Thinker showed
Get that.
so much.
We'll hack this.
Outlook was
Slow hacks.
limited
Slow
before
hacks.
ball games and stock prices. Dollars and cents up. No,
Alright,
the
we got it.
numbers spiral out. They touch everything.
Come on.
Hidden within them.
Let me
lies
get out of here. Get out of my way, guy.
algorithm for you,
How
for
are you
me,
even in here?
for the- Potter's time is done, friend. And now you collude with this traitor to steal the...
Do another diary skip and get this guy out of here. There we go.
Thinker, deploy office defenses.
Pardon me. Alright, we're gonna grab some hacks. An auto hack tool. There we go. We want those. We want that. Alright, now come on this way. What are we getting? Careful hacker. That's gonna be down, 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 down. Or wait. That's not in here, is it? I'm pretty sure there's something in here that I need. Maybe I'm tripping and making things up. Oh, I always do this. No, there's nothing in here. I do this all the time. I swear I can do this every time I do this run. Is I always come in this room thinking there's something in here I need. And I don't. Someday I'll learn. Someday I'll learn that I definitely don't need to go in there. But today is not that day, my
Finger's
friends.
perfect equation has predicted
Okay,
your every
I'm back.
move, Sigma.
Hello, hello.
You
Welcome
wouldn't
back.
hear.
Welcome back.
It knows
Alright,
what
here's
you
what I
want.
was trying. This is what I want. Careful hacker. Sure, why not? We'll put that
Knows
there.
that you will
Get out of
So,
here.
forgive me if I don't know, but Minerva's den is challenges, is it not?
Is what's that? Is challenges?
Walls
Are you
become
talking about like what the game actually is?
predictive equation.
Yeah.
No, this is just like a normal little side DLC mission type thing. There are like
Oh, okay.
there are some challenge rooms in Bioshock 2 that is also like
For all I care.
part of the
We'll make a
DLC. Oh,
copy of the Thinker
I
and
didn't
return
get
it to
that.
the
I didn't get the
I was
rocket
thinking
spears.
about Bioshock 1.
Can I jump over there? Oh, I forgot to grab some rocket spears. I need these. We'll come back and grab them. That's fine. Oop, there we go. I need that, and I need that.
Forget about Bioshock 1.
Yeah, the Bioshock 2, like there's challenge rooms in the remastered version for Bioshock 1. But Bioshock 2 has these weird like gathering challenges where you gotta help your little sister gather from a body, but like it only gives you like certain combinations of plasmids and tonics and stuff, so like and weapons. So it's like its own special, cool, neat little challenge. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that. And I believe there is... Oh, it's in here that I want. Alright. We'll get the drill lurker. Sure, we'll put it there. We'll get the audio diary. All that stuff's there. We're gonna come... I think we're getting ready for a death warp, if I remember correctly. Come get that. Yeah, I got the slug. Now we're gonna do a death warp. You guys can do that damage to me, please. There we go. That was a little slow, to be honest, but that's okay.
Right on schedule.
Alright, so now we're gonna kill the big daddy and adopt the little sister, which they should be, I should be able to find some explosive barrels, and I do have a rocket spear ammo, so I'll use that as well. Oh, I thought that was an explodey thing. There we go. That's an explodey thing.
The Lancer is the most technically
Oh.
advanced Big Daddy that Rapture ever
I accidentally hit
produced.
that
Now
one
it's
barrel
down
with that.
between you and the little sisters. And if
Speaking
there's
of things not to do with Bioshock, let's say, but like,
it's Minerva's
have you
den.
seen what is it, Corridor Crude on YouTube?
Corridor Crude? No, I can't say I've even heard of that. I'm not sure what that is.
There's these effect artists, That
Okay.
Basically, they have their own channel on YouTube and they like to do stuff. So what they have been doing is the R-rated versions of movies that aren't R-rated. They're kids
Interesting.
films, stuff like that. So Willy Wonka R-rated, Home Alone R-rated. They change it up and all that.
That sounds like that could be pretty awesome. I might have to check that
It's
out.
pretty funny. But like, there's a point in Willy Wonka where, what do you call it? Augustus Goop or whatever his name is. Augustus Goop.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I think I know who you're talking about.
Where he gets sucked into that pipe.
Yeah.
The guy was like, now while I'm editing this, I'm just gonna go through my thought process about this. I'm not really buying his whole portrayal about this whole thing. Like, he would be in complete agony if the pressure was building up and he was having chocolate shoot up his ass.
That's awesome.
So in the actual final version that he does it, like he has what do you call it? He has the he puts a model in there that looks like Augustus Gloop,
Okay.
but in it he starts like freaking out and starts getting a bit claustrophobic in the pipe
Heck.
and starts having blood coming out of his eyes.
I mean, I never thought about that,
starts-
but that's like totally accurate. Like, if that was a real thing, that would be
Yeah.
like the most horrific like way to go ever.
Yeah. And like other stuff, like his head starts inflating a bit, and then he puts his hands up and starts banging on the glass.
Yeah, that's awesome. What is this guy called
And
again?
then,
I want to check this out. What was his
It's
YouTube
called
channel?
Corridor Crew on YouTube.
Corridor Crew. I'm gonna have to check that out. That actually sounds pretty dang funny.
Yeah, they do some other good stuff as well, like The Mummy Returns.
Nice.
Like
All right.
they fix the effects for the Scorpion King, where when he smiles at the what do you call it, Rick and the mummy, he does this weird half smile, half frown
Okay.
thing.
Nice.
That just shows that, oh my god, that is CGI and all that. You can just see it's CGI.
It's
And what they did was they took the actual because The Rock has a movie. I think it is called The Scorpion King.
yes. Oh
And,
yeah. It is. Yeah.
What do you call it? They took every single shot of his face every scene that he had his face in the scene sort of thing. He took those shots and then put it into the editing software.
Okay.
And made the AI swap the actual face of the Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns.
Interesting.
With those shots, so you get more realistic look.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. I remember that when that movie came out. The Scorpion King, I remember didn't do so well, and I remember the part where The Rock came out, and it was just like, it was kind of cringy, like, oh, guys, that didn't work out as well as I think you were hoping it would work out. Yeah, it's a little rough looking.
But yeah, it doesn't look perfect, but it looks better than the original.
Yeah. Although that was
Especially-
like 20 years ago when that
If
was
you
made.
guys want a good movie, you should watch Cube.
Cube? Oh, I love Cube. I love
I've
all the
heard
Cube
that.
movies. Oh my
I've
god,
heard
those are
that.
fantastic. Actually,
Oh,
I've seen the How to Beat Cube on YouTube.
Oh, I've not seen that. I might have to check that out. Yeah, dude, those
No,
movies
like,
are
watch them.
fantastic.
Do you want
They
to know what those
reviewed
are? No, they don't even review it. They basically just summarize the plot in a very cleverly written video to pretend like it's content, but they actually just tell you what the movie is. It's a waste of time.
Fair enough. Yeah, no,
I find it funny.
those movies are goofy. My coworker was asking me about scary movies, like, what are some good scary movies? And that was one of the recommendations. Although it's not so much scary, it's kind of just weird. But like, those are a series. I said, you watch the Cube movies. They're weird. They're a mind bender. Like you're looking for like weird, freaky
Wait,
movies.
there's
You
more
might
than
like
one?
those. Yeah, I think there's 3 of them.
More than one.
Because there's Cube, Cube
Oh,
2,
wow.
I think there's Hypercube, and I don't know if there are more, but I know there's at least those ones.
Cube, Zero, and Vincenzo Natali, the director, said he may be coming back to do a remake of the original 1997 movie, and he will name it Cube.
I
because
would watch
now
that.
Run the Wikipedia, I
is-
run an official YouTube for it, and I'm trying to get an interview with the director.
So you are, I love those movies. I've only seen them like once or twice, but I've never forgot about them. Like they're a movie that's like stuck in my mind. Like I really enjoyed that. Super freaky. Like that's my type of movie. Like weird, freaky, like mind-bending movies. I love them. And Cube hits all those sweet spots for me.
I'm the
It's a
info,
bit
base.
weird.
What was that? What were you saying?
Cube's a bit weird.
It's a little odd. It's a little odd.
Yeah, it's like Saw, but
Not.
lame.
It is.
Oh,
It kind
it-
of does have a Saw kind of vibe to it. Maybe not as bad, but it does
Yeah.
have like a weird. Kind of has that vibe to it. It does. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you make one little mistake, you're instantly dead.
Yep.
Unless you have plot armor.
Yeah, dude, those movies are. I should watch those again. I should watch those again. They're classics.
It's
I
like
say.
what do you call it? Like where they trap that I can't remember his name, but one of the guys, they trap him by having one of the guys underneath the door, the trap door, and he opens it up just as he steps through and he falls.
Oh,
Cracks his head on the
I
cracks his head on
can.
the floor.
Hello, remember I run the Wikipedia. I can tell you everything.
yeah,
So
yeah.
without spoiling too much, that is the scene where Quentin is trying to track down and kill Levin, Kazan, and Worf. And Worf hides in the room below to trick Quentin into falling below.
Yes, I vaguely remember that part. Yeah, that. Oh god, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but then at the end of the film,
Alright,
the girl
going the long way.
starts freaking out. You don't know why she's
If you
freaking
haven't
out,
watched
and then
the
all of a sudden she
movies,
sees...
then spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Although it is what
Oh, sorry.
23 years old,
Sorry,
so
yeah, spoilers.
so spoilers at this point. It's like a 23-year-old
But-
spoiler, so I don't feel too bad about it.
Spoil-
But fair enough.
knows what you're going to do.
Spoiler alert, he tracks him down again, kills the girl, and what do you call it? Yeah, he kills Levin, he kills the girl, and what do you call it?
Well,
The special needs guy, he
Kazan.
ends up going into he goes into the
yeah, that's right.
what is it? The white light, isn't it? Like on the outside of the cube. I didn't see what
there
that white
actually
light
is an ending, and I can either let you pretend like you don't know and leave you ambiguous, or I can tell you what the actual ending was supposed to be.
Oh, was there like an actual ending that they wanted to have that never was in there?
So I can't confirm it, but I will ask him again if I get the interview with him.
That's
So,
awesome. That would be
Cube was
cool.
originally meant to end and be that there's multiple cubes just like it, and they're on a sort of alien planet. Kazan was going to walk out into a beach-like area
Huh.
and see all of the other cubes floating in the air.
Huh.
So
See,
it's meant to be aliens.
That would have been cool.
See, I always thought it was like, oh yeah, they're on like some sort of sick TV show that you know had viewers and all that stuff, like they said in the movie.
It's dumb rich psychos entertainment, to quote exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Any questions you have, I can answer. I love the movies.
God, they're so good. They're so good. I really do love them. I really do. They're fantastic.
Except 2, it was a pile of shit.
2 was.
Well,
I don't remember. It's been so long since I watched it. It's been so long since I watched it. I feel like I enjoyed it, but like, I feel like I don't know. I remember when I saw Hypercube, because like I didn't even know it was a thing, and I saw it one day on Netflix or something, and I watched it, and that one actually I was really surprised with how much I enjoyed it. Like I thought it was gonna be kind of cheesy because it's like whatever this third iteration of kind of an obscure series, but I really liked Hypercube. I thought that one was great. It is just the 3, right? Is there any other ones except for just those 3? Are we good with? Oh, I can rescue her. Nice.
No more movies, unfortunately.
Well, maybe we'll get another one like you're saying. That would be awesome. I'd be down if they made another one.
Since 2015, there has been no further information, so
Oh, sad.
maybe.
Sad to my heart.
I'll ask. I'll let you know.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
Speaking of when we were talking about Dead Space, though, like, I'm actually working on a project that kind of brings Dead Space and Halo together.
Interesting.
Like, into one universe. Except from the main characters of Halo and, what do you call it, Dead Space will not be involved. It would just be a spin-off story. Like, it'd be like, what do you call it, a what-if scenario. Like, you know, what if the market had found its way into the Halo universe. And how, like, what would happen between the Flood and the Necromorphs. Like, would they join forces, or would they, what do you call it, would they have a huge war for the biomass?
One step closer to getting the
I got
Because
killed.
both factions need the biomass.
Oh, wrong.
So I feel like I'm going to be taking a lot of inspiration from Aliens vs Predator.
Ah, yeah, that's like right up. That's kind of the same
Yeah.
same style of crossover type thing.
I mean, like, what do you call it? The only reason that there are going to be humans in my story is because both factions will need bodies to take over.
That's
So we
true.
need to have an army. But as what do you call it? As I've been talking to someone on the Hidden Xperia's Discord, like it could go either one or two ways. It could go that the Necromorphs absolutely destroy the Flood, or the Flood destroys the Necromorphs, or maybe, like in Halo 3, the Flood have to kind of ally with the UNSC, like as they do in Halo 3. Like, the Gravemind possesses a couple of true forms, and says to the Master Chief, saying, "Do not shoot, but listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe." And then he says, "Only you can hold what he has set in motion." Like, I feel like I'll be taking some quotes from the Gravemind and kind of splicing them together to give a bit more of a thing, a bit more of a story. But we'll be doing these in episodes, like a bit in a narrative sort of thing.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, is this like, are you planning
yeah.
making like YouTube videos for it or something?
Yeah, it'll be YouTube videos.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm
Check that
currently
out.
working on my Let's Conquer series of Medieval 2 Total War. So, like, as soon as I've done with that, I'll be completely on board with that idea
Nice.
of bringing those two universes together.
That would be. I like. That's kind of cool, like mashing those two things together. Because they sort of like they have an ambiance that sort of would work together, right? Like, yeah, I could see a universe in which both those worlds coexisted. Like, it seems like they fit together well.
One common misunderstanding of the Flood and the Necromorphs, people say, but aren't they the same thing, really? Just like, not really, because the Flood are parasites that need a host to survive. If, say for instance, the Necromorphs, they don't need a host to survive, they just need dead bodies, really, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose,
So
right?
they can reanimate them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can be. That is true. That's a very good point.
Also, I don't believe that a Necromorph would be able to be infected by the Flood. I mean, the Flood needed a nervous system, and obviously
Yeah.
a Necromorph has been twisted and mangled to such a point where the nervous system has been overridden by the marker signal. So, like, it is a very hard thing to actually even imagine what would happen.
Yeah.
Although we could also say that the Flood do infect a slasher or something, but the Necromorph tissue fights back against the Flood and actually infects the Flood host. So it turns it into a different Necromorph entirely.
That
Like,
would
I
be
feel
kinda
like that would
cool.
probably be. I think because like in Halo they don't have stasis modules, so they have stasis, but they don't have stasis modules, so you can't exactly throw a Twitcher into the enemy without destroying the lore that's behind it. So I feel like we will be bringing Twitchers into it in say for instance maybe episode 6 or so, like where the Flood actually are attacking the Necromorphs. But like we will be making it so if a flood host has tried to attach itself to a slasher, it actually gets infected by the slasher itself, and it transforms it into a twitcher.
Huh. That's pretty
So,
cool.
like the augmentations of the flood parasite mixed with the necromorph tissue, and it makes them move superly fast, or maybe it transforms them into an entirely different necromorph that's like a twitcher, very fast, but very intelligent at the same time, because there's the intelligence of that flood parasite.
Yeah, we don't need those enemies being any more, like, terrifying than they already are. But yeah, I mean, yeah, why not? I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So, yeah, so sorry about that, like getting off the actual game we're on.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's all good. That's all good. I like the idea. I like it. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I can see this idea becoming very popular as the series progresses. I've already thought up what would happen with episode 1, and I feel like at first I was like, oh yeah, let's explain what exactly happens with the outbreak and all that. But then I was like, but Dead Space 1 doesn't do that. It leaves it up to our imagination. So I thought, let's leave it like they leave the marker somewhere like the morgue, because they don't know what the marker is. They don't know leaving the morgue is a very bad idea.
Right.
So they leave it in the morgue, and then like we cut to someone that is in a completely different area of the this fortress world. I'm gonna be putting it on the whole story.
Sorry, what was that last thing?
The area for this story will be set on a fortress world like Requiem from Halo 4, but it's going to be a different one, and I'm going to call it Avernus. And it's quite funny what Avernus actually translates to in English.
Avernus? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I can't say I'm familiar with what that would be.
Translates to hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Avernus.
So it's that's a very I'd say it's very clever, because like as soon as the necromorph and the flood outbreaks happen, it will be like hell on earth right there.
Avernus. I think I have heard that term actually. So I'm like I like Dungeons and Dragons, all that tabletop nerdy RPG, and I've been like, so I DM in my group is starting to explore the planes. Anyways, Avernus is one of the evil planes, which, you know, it makes sense. I knew I had heard that somewhere, but I was having trouble placing it. But yeah, that's where I've heard it before. It's from D&D. But yeah, basically hell. Yeah, that's what it is in that game too.
Yeah. So I feel like that's gonna be pretty popular. But it is also mainly because I do watch a lot of Halo lore channels, and they did a collaboration together, like the Necromorphs versus the Flood, but they never really explained what exactly happened in that whole thing. So I kind of want to bridge the hole between the two, sort of thing. Like the hole in their videos, I want to kind of bridge that gap.
Really dig into it and kind of get a little more detailed about it or whatever.
Yeah, and Andrion is rating of 21 raiders. Thank you very much.
Look at that.
Adrian.
Welcome everybody. We're going through the madness of Minerva's Den. This run is a lot. It's a lot. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we are gonna go this way, and we are gonna get this body. Got it. All right. Start that body. We're gonna pick up that. We're gonna pick up that. We're gonna take this person out and hack. Phew. Boom and boom. Okay.
So yeah, I feel like we're gonna go off for the first 2 episodes, we're gonna go off the route of a Dead Space game, where we don't know what happened, but we're slowly unraveling the pieces.
Kind of as you go through the story, parts, like, details get revealed or whatever. That's a good storytelling technique. I like that.
Yeah, and it also brings to life that horror aspect. If we just go ahead and explain through the actual story what's actually happening, then we're not exactly going to have that horror aspect into the Halo universe itself.
Yeah.
Levels like 343 Guilty Spark actually did very well in Halo. Like, bringing, like, say for instance in Halo you're fighting non-stop action, but then all of a sudden you get to this really ominous atmospheric level and it's like, whoa, what the hell is this? You get to certain enemies that are already dead and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't kill this guy, how is he dead?
Right?
Yeah, who killed this guy? And you don't find some of the higher ranking Covenant in that area until very much later in the level, where you find out the Flood have actually just turned all the elites into the Flood, basically.
Machine's prediction. Sigma.
So I feel like that is going to have a lot of inspiration from Alien vs Predator, but in the later episodes, but in the earlier episodes, it's going to have a lot of inspiration from both Dead Space and Halo Combat Evolved's scary levels. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk more about Bioshock 2, shall we?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm boring the entire audience and trying to just give myself a bit of a shout out right here.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, well at this point, yeah, I don't know.
Not trying to do that, like, I was just going off of what we were saying before about Dead Space, but
not enough to let you leave.
Yeah, it kind of naturally made its way there.
I've got a bathysphere at my lab that should be.
Not like I was going, oh yeah, like everyone go subscribe to my YouTube channel because this and that,
Right.
this and that, you know. And then then 2 months later, I still haven't done it.
Beacon should keep her torpedoes at bay. See what you can find.
So what's happening this part then?
Seafloor
Like, what
outside
you doing?
Minerva's
Yeah,
den.
this is a little bit of a hurry up and wait spot, so I'm just waiting for this thing. There we go.
Beacon we need out there.
There we go. That's all I'm waiting for, that thing to let me collect it. Let's see, where are we at this point? What do I got to do next? I got that part. Oh, that's right. Now I have to take care of this big daddy and little sister up here.
Look for a downed bathysphere.
This level kind of is like three wings of a level as well, and this is the second wing of this area. And after we're done with this,
You playing as Delta? Are you playing as Delta? Or
You're not-
playing
you're not-
a completely different map?
it's a different big daddy. It's the same type of daddy, so it is an alpha big daddy, I think, right? But it's a specific character, and it's like a spoiler. I guess I'll tell you. Like I said, it's a super old game, so I feel like the spoilers aren't too bad at this point. If you really want to know what was going on, you've had plenty of time to figure it out by now. But yeah, you play as CM Porter, which is the guy that's talking to you right now. So CM Porter is like your guide in this level. He's like telling you where to go and what to do. And you're going to rescue this machine called the Thinker. So CM Porter is leading you to the Thinker. He's leading you to the machine the whole game. But you find out at the last level that you're actually CM Porter, and the person that's been guiding you the whole time actually is the machine itself. The machine is pretending to be you.
Yeah, now I think I remember this whole thing.
Yeah, it's a really cool twist, and the Thinker is basically just being self-preservation, trying to get itself out of Rapture, and it knows that the best way to do that would be to emulate you for some reason. But yeah, it's a cool little twist. Get out of here. And this
what is the world record for this category?
This category I think is just under man, I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, actually I should know. 40-50. I have it written on my splits here. 40 minutes 50 seconds, and I'm going a little slow. We're going to be going over my estimate here, I think. What is my estimate for this? Oh, 50 minutes. No, maybe we won't be going over my estimate. My estimate might work for this. Yeah, we're going to be going over my PB for sure. I'm wasting money. I don't need to be buying all those upgrades all the time. Ooh, harvest this. Yeah, it's just so much chaos that it's God, this run itself is just pure madness and chaos. And if, like, I haven't, I've like practiced a little bit for this marathon. You know, I've ran through it a couple times, but like, unless I really put in the time and like make sure I know exactly what I'm doing, I always lose time on this run just because it's just chaos. It's just chaos, and if I don't know exactly what I'm doing, I tend to make goofy little mistakes or not be quite as optimal as I should be. Just it's nuts. It's nuts. All right. While she's harvesting, I can go take care of a few things. We're gonna go this way, collect this audio diary here. You guys leave my sister alone. Here, I'll put this down here. Put a turret down there.
People that have only just joined us now, Haunted House is helping direct relief. Donate at the link in the chat right now. Trying to get to, I believe, what was the target again? It was about
Well, if we
500.
we already technically, like, because the target goal was 250, right? Yeah, we slammed our original goal, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if we get $60 more, we can get our total up to 420.69, which is, you know, a thing. So if anybody's really excited about that, we can start chunking our way up to that. Uh-oh, where are you? Right in here. I'm gonna harvest you. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna
it'll
go.
actually be 490. Technically, it'll be 419.
Oh, you're right. No, we would have. So we need. Yeah, that's true. We would need $1 extra. We need $61 to get us to that magical number. Good point. Good call on that one. Because that makes a difference. It changes things. So this is kind of a weird little area. In order to get to this next door, we have to hack this machine, and we have to buy a key out of this vending machine, which is weird because it's the only time in any Bioshock game where you have to do a thing like that. I need seven more cash monies. Come on now. There we go. Got it. So we got our key, and now we can enter this door. It's just weird. There's no other point in any of the other Bioshock games where you have to do a thing like that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just a thing. Alright, we got all the things we need in here. Let's get out. Make our way out of here. Woo! Zooms. And I think we can zoom. Let's get that. I think we're zooming our way out this way. Yes, we are. So now that's part 2 of this level. 2 out of 3, basically. So now we're going to make our way to the final wing of this level. And then the next level will be the last level of this run.
Now we just print out the machine code
Just
from
have
the
you
Thinker's
actually
central
find
processor,
a new glitch
so I can take it to the
that
surface
gets
and
you to
start
the
to rebuild.
last part of the game.
Computer core
Yeah,
activates
yeah.
reactive ops.
In this run. In this
That
run
was-
itself, yeah.
You never know. Alright, so yeah, we gotta come up this way. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I messed it up. Alright. So while that area is freezing, I guess I probably don't need it, to be honest. Yeah, there's a couple things you can collect over there that we want to collect for the any percent run, but since I'm doing all collectibles, I actually already have the few things that I needed there.
To climate control and manually reset the turbine to defrost this mess.
Alright,
It's
we're
the
gonna come
only
down
way we're
here.
going to make it to the Thinker.
Beep. Okay.
Remember to renew
This
your
is
identification badge.
a weird little area down here. We just need to collect a few things in this spot. I'm gonna hit that thing right there. We're gonna collect that thing right there. Oh, did I not get it? I need to collect you, Adam Slug. Come over here. We'll get Incinerate 3. Oh, and this is this Incinerate 2? Oh, it's not 3. I think we were kind of talking about this earlier, how the magma seems to be like dripping from your hands, but I think I have to get the 3rd upgrade before it shows that.
Yeah.
But it is really cool looking. I know what you were talking about earlier. It looks really, really awesome. They did. I agree that they did a better job.
About the Bioshock 1 napalm that's dripping from your hand.
Oh, that's from the Bioshock 1. Okay, yeah, that's right.
That's what I was talking about, but that still looks cool.
It does. And well, they did it. And you were saying this earlier. They did a better job with number 2 with like making the upgrades, the upgraded plasmids, like actually feel like an upgrade rather than just being like, oh, it's just stronger now. Like in this one, they give you each upgraded plasmid will give you like a different ability or a different thing about it that makes it unique, which is cool. There, boop.
Especially when you get to do what only the veteran players do.
Get this.
Which is just what, like, turn someone into a base like a giant ice cube, then you can just throw it at somebody else.
Yeah, I know. I want to try that out now, and I'm wondering how viable that could be in a run. Like, so the ice plasmid is the big awesome plasmid in oh, I need to actually get my fire. I'm out of ammo for that. The ice plasmid is the big tough plasmid for this game. That's the good one. But I'm curious, like, if I could combine the ice with the telekinesis, I wonder how much of a difference that can make. That's really interesting.
I've seen only one player really do it on
YouTube, so.
Yeah, well, that's
can't
it.
remember what you scored.
It's just so goofy because, like, I thought, I don't know, I played this game a lot, and I kind of feel like I know everything about the game, you know, but then I hear about things like that, and I'm like, what? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, we need this
So
guy's
in the
little
trailer, so the trailer, they do in the trailer.
Oh, they do? Oh, see.
Somebody and then he grabs it with the pieces and just throws somebody.
Huh, well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, news to me.
That was just, I always thought that was just something.
Out of my way, people. I should get my gravity ball out, honestly. Alright. Harvest this. Take care of some of these enemies while we're doing our thing. Get out of here.
Pickups like all collectibles.
What was that?
Is it all pickups the same as all collectibles?
Basically, I think maybe there's a difference because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's interesting. All the other, I think all of the other Bioshock games are like the 100% category is titled all collectibles, except for this one. Except for Minerva's Den. It's the only one that's called all pickups, which is kind of goofy. And I think maybe they titled it that way because of the way that we buy things at the end. We're not actually collecting everything. We're only picking up everything. I don't know. It's a weird title. If there is a nuance, I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but there may be a nuance of some sort. Yeah, we'll go hack this thing. We gotta go get some more stuff here still. Hack that. We'll do this while the little sister is finishing up her gathering over there.
Imagine if you could buy Adam from the store.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Get money and trade it for Adam.
Yeah.
That's another one of those things where if that was the case, that would significantly change how we do things. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go rescue our sister here. She didn't get killed, did she? Oh no, she's still finishing up. Alright, perfect.
That would have to be very expensive.
I feel like
very expensive to get Adam from the store.
it would have to be, yeah. If
Like
they,
20 Adam would probably cost you like I don't know, $100 or something.
I would think it would have to be a large amount like that, otherwise it would ruin the like how rare or how special it's supposed to be.
Yeah. I also like how there's a lot of Bible references in Bioshock, Adam and Eve, you know.
Yep. Yeah, it is. There is like a weird like religious kind of theme that goes along with the game, which is interesting because the main game itself like way more focuses on like objectivism and stuff like that. But there is like this weird amount of biblical reference that's added in there. For, it seems like it's really kind of forced in there in like an odd way, but that's fine. Alright, we'll fight these enemies while my little sister is gathering here. Let's get my machine gun out. Let's do that. Leave my sister alone. Oh. God, the enemies really are coming out at the moment. They're really coming out. It's usually not this chaotic. All the enemies are here. Finish up, little sister. Finish up so we can be done with this madness. It's true, I am mad and you will be sorry. Alright, she's almost done gathering. We'll go this way. Out of my way, guy. While she's finishing up, we can go get this.
You know, I kind of wish that you could actually make the Big Daddy sound like anything you want him to sound like. Like, give him a voice or something like that.
Yeah,
Like
like to customize him or something like that, I would make him have the Dalek voices from Doctor Who.
Oh my God, exterminate.
So whenever
That would. I love that.
whenever he sees an enemy, he's like exterminate.
That would be amazing. I like that. I like that. That would be.
Yesterday I
would be
actually
pretty good.
just watched Frontier in Space. It's basically,
Which one is that? Which Doctor is that?
that's John Pertwee.
Okay. I'm trying to think if I've seen.
Basically the James Bonds of Doctors. That's what they call him.
Yeah, it was.
You know, the one that wears all these fancy clothes and he uses guns for some reason.
Is that one of the
Actually,
newer Doctors,
the guy-
or is that one of the older Doctors?
It's a classic Doctor. He's
Ah.
the third Doctor.
I see. See,
Right.
I've never seen the classic ones.
Like, there's a moment in Frontier in Space where, spoiler alert, like, he's in jail and against the Ogrons, those, basically those monkey gorilla type guys that are really stupid.
Okay.
And the Daleks basically have them as henchmen, basically. They used to have Robomen, but now they have Ogrons.
Okay.
But, what ends up happening is, the Doctor uses the Master's, device against them, which is basically, at a high-pitched frequency, it shows you your deepest fears.
Interesting.
And,
Alright.
He gets the Ogron to turn around and look at him, and then press the button, and he's like, "You will release me. You will open the cage, or you will be exterminated."
Classic
Basically,
Dalek.
the Ogron seeing the golden Dalek, the supreme Dalek, and he's like, "Oh!" And he just opens the door.
God, I love
Especially,
Doctor.
it's so funny when he tries to explain to the Master what just happened. Like, he's like, the Daleks told me to open the cage.
That's fantastic.
He's like, you stupid idiot.
Of course the Daleks told you that. That's pretty great.
It's almost like a comedy at that point in time.
Yeah, I should watch the classics. I've only seen, and I have not seen the last two Doctors, 2, 3. I think it's the last two Doctors that I have not seen.
From which era? The classic?
Like the new ones, and I haven't seen any of the classics. I haven't seen. I'd like to go through them someday.
Peter Capaldi is good.
Yeah, no, that's Peter Capaldi. That's the one where I stopped, where I never saw it. Peter Capaldi, and then it was the girl after that, right?
Yeah, Jodie Whittaker's not great, to be fair.
Oh, really?
She does a
that's-
poor exam. I wouldn't class her as an actress that could do high-powered roles. sort of
Interesting.
thing, such as the Doctor, like, not commanding a presence whenever she walks into a room, you know, just doing, what do you call it, impressions on previous Doctor incarnations, you know.
Oh, interesting.
It may not just be her fault, it's also writing and directing and all that stuff. Like, Chris Chibnall does not do a great job with Doctor Who. Like
Interesting.
Steve Moffat or Russell T Davies did. So.
Well, that's too bad, especially because it was like the first female one, and I feel like if it doesn't go well with the first one, then people get like a really bad taste in their mouth and they're like, never again a female. You know, like, well, it might not be the problem, guys.
Well, I overheard
around.
that before the lockdown happened over here, like, I overheard at the pub, like, they said, "Oh yeah, the female doctor, she's really shit." Yeah, like back in my day, we didn't have female doctors and all that. Just like, really?
Jesus.
I was like thinking, well, you can't have that opinion. Like, any female actress that could play a high-powered role is good. Like, there are plenty of them. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Imagine Scarlett Johansson playing the Doctor.
She could probably pull it off. Yeah, I don't know.
To be honest, yeah, she probably could.
Scarlett Johansson, she would be popular enough to where people would watch it no matter what, because people love Scarlett Johansson. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. It's Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
There's a lot of female actresses that could have pulled off that role.
You know who I would like to see be a doctor? Okay, I don't remember what her name is, but she is kind of an odd-looking character. Have you ever seen Doctor Strange, the movie Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
The monk,
nurse?
the main monk, the lady, the head monk.
Oh,
who ended
her.
up dying.
Oh, yeah.
I could see.
That's that was in the top 10 next Doctors when Peter Capaldi was being rumored to leaving.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not too far
Yeah,
off on that then.
Yeah.
I could see her pulling that off
She would be a
quite
great
well.
Doctor.
I could see that.
She'd be
yeah.
a great Doctor. Yeah. She'd be awesome.
All slots and level 1 plasmids. Okay.
And it's the stuff like, what do you call it, the Doctor saying, like, his new sort of thing is like Earth is defended by me and my mates. It's like, yeah, no. Like, there's a moment where Matt Smith says, who's a man? In his first episode. But he's like, no, I'm never saying that again. he starts cringing the moment he says that, and he's like,
That's too bad.
no.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. They can't all be winners, right?
Yeah. So,
That's
like,
too
I feel
bad.
like saying something as cringy as, oh, Earth is defended by me and my mates. It's just like, that's a bit chavvy in my opinion.
It's a bit much, yeah. You know, they tried. We'll give them that. They tried. It was a swing and a miss with that one. That's kind of funny.
I feel like we should go back to Bioshock because everyone's kind of freaking out in the chat. They don't understand what's going on.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I guess we did sort of derail it with some Doctor Who talk. I can't get enough Doctor. I love some Doctor Who. It's pretty great. But yeah, no, fair enough.
I'll leave you with this. Did you watch Power of the Daleks?
I can't recall it. Probably not. Unless it's one of the newer ones, then maybe.
It's one of the stories that got lost when the BBC archived all their what do you call it?
Oh,
their,
interesting.
Old Doctor Who things. They basically burned all the tapes to make room for the new shows.
Oh, that's such a sad thing. That's
Yeah.
too bad.
So people have made a animation for it, so you can actually buy it on DVD now or
That's kinda
Blu-ray,
cool.
and what do you call it? Watch it in completely animated episodes.
Well, that's kind of neat. That's like a good workaround for that. Alright, I think that's all. Oh, I thought I killed him. Alright. So this is like the boss fight right here. And we have this fight somewhat optimized, although I didn't do it perfectly there. It was decent. And this right here is like the big bad guy. This is Reed Wall. He's been kind of talking smack to you the whole game. And he's about to bust through this door in just a second. There we go. Take him out, set up a bunch of turrets, shoot him twice with this. I'll change the ammo and finish him off. We'll grab his key, and we are ready to get out of here. So there'll still be like a couple minutes of the run done after I get out of here. There we go. Perfect. Mainframe.
What's a little man gonna do against a big daddy?
Yeah, he can't do nothing. He can't do nothing. So those are our last couple little audio diary skips that we do. It just opens up this door right here. There it is.
Is it me? Is it me, or does the Thinker sound like a villain from Marvel?
Needed a voice that would be familiar, comforting, your own.
Yeah, maybe. I've never thought about that.
We may return to the
Yeah.
surface.
About,
To restore
yeah,
It sounds like a
kinda.
comic book villain.
Yeah.
It does sound like a comic book villain, like the
Collect the
Thinker.
printout and meet me.
That would. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. That would be like a
Where-
perfect
where
name
he
for a
uses
villain.
Waiting.
Where he uses his, what do you call it, telepathic powers to overload the minds of others.
Isn't that like there's got to be like a villain that already fits that role?
I
But
think
I can't
there is
say I'm
one,
super
yeah,
versed
think
in
it's
the,
in the-
superhero stuff.
I think he's in the Harley Quinn animated show.
Nice.
Like that short little guy, that really short guy that could use
Oh, I think
telepathic.
I
and
might know who you're
telekinesis.
talking about.
Yeah.
I might know who you're talking about. So this
I
is.
can't exactly say what he says to a female character, but he calls them a something begin with a C.
Oh, that's some pretty strong
Yeah.
language. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Anyway, like, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just saying this is like the ending of the run. So there's no more combat. We're like done with all the action part of the run. Now we're just walking to the end, and we're almost there. We got about 20 seconds left.
Could not leave you behind.
So yeah, the first two levels of this game is like normal levels where you're going around fighting enemies, big daddies wrestling little sisters. This last level is like a boss fight level basically, and then after that you just walk to the end, and we're about done. I'll give you a countdown like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That is the run. Oh, look at that. I think I've overestimated. Well, I really that was a little rough of a run for me. That was not my smoothest ever, but that's all right.
I lived through the blitz.
I think I was under my last estimate by like 10 minutes. So this maybe sort of evens it out a little bit. Oh shoot, I forgot to press escape. Well, now it's gonna force me to watch this cutscene, but that's fine because I don't have another game to load up after this because that's it for me. But yeah, so that's it. That's Bioshock 2, all collectibles. Bioshock Minerva's down, all pickups. Chaos, man, these runs. It's just so much. So many collectibles packed into one little run here. It's a lot, but there we go. We're all done. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I hope you enjoyed the Bioshocks. But yeah, I don't know. I suppose that's it for me. Shout out to the British runner who was commentating with me. Thank you very much. It's nice to have somebody to chat with. Because I don't know, 4 hours is a lot of time to fill. Well, and with these all collectible runs, it's so much that half the time I'm like looking at my splits and trying to figure out what I'm doing next. So it is nice to have somebody else there to help fill up the space while I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing. You know. But yeah, that's it for me. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me again. Let's keep those donos going. I can't believe we already smashed that record on our goal on the first day, but let's double it. Let's get it to 500. I think we can do that. I'll have to throw some money down too. I'll add a little bit to the pot there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll go ahead and let you guys move it on over to the next runner.
Right, yeah. Thank you very much. Benedictatorr, we're going to go back to intermission now. We're going to have a minute or two just to get everything else sorted and set up, and then we're back with House of the Dead 3 by